Okay, so you've decided to start a business. The first thing you need is a plan, and getting your business plan right is crucial. A business plan is a written document that describes your business. It covers objectives, strategies, sales, identifies roadblocks, marketing, and financial goals. And I'll explain later on why I call it goals rather than financial forecasts. In this video, I discuss 10 simple steps for writing a business plan. I've also put a template together. The link is in the description below. Feel free to use it, play about with it, and make it your own. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Charlie Himes. I'm an entrepreneur, and every week I post a video of a business you can start with little or no money. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified of new videos posted about businesses that you can start. Why you need a business plan? To apply for funding from a bank, investors, or other source such as a government startup loan, you will need to have a business plan. It can help you to organize your thoughts, clarify your business ideas, highlight any potential problems, outline your goals, measure your progress, convince customers or potential employees to support you. Now, before writing a plan, you have to do a market analysis on establishing if there's a target market for your products or services and how much money you can make, how large the target market is, and identifying the demographics and the psychographics of people, of businesses that would be interested in your product or service. Now, the first thing on your plan is going to be a quick pitch. This is essentially your introductory paragraph meant to entice the reader. The paragraph should be clear, concise, and serve as a summary of your overall concept. You want to come across as knowledgeable and that you're taking your business seriously while engaging potential investors in a creative way. Keep it simple. Creating a coherent plan doesn't mean writing a 100-page document. You want to include your business name, your company structure, and all the people involved and their positions, the location where your company is based, and also a brief description of exactly what your company actually does. Keep it brief and stick to the facts about your products or service and funding requirements. You also want to include in this section your company's mission. And this is really important because it's a driving force behind your business plan. It's what all your plans are forecast towards achieving. And if you don't have a mission, it's like trying to score a goal with no goalposts. You don't get into a car without having a destination to get to. And even when you have a destination and you're not sure how to get there, you get out something like Google Maps that will map out for you the way to reach your destination. And just like today's navigators, if there's an obstacle on the way, it will give you an alternative direction in order to reach your destination. The same thing is with business. You have to have a goal and a roadmap on how you'll reach that goal, so make sure you don't skip this step. The next part of your business plan will focus on outlining your company's message. It's really important, if you want your business to be successful, that you have a clear idea of what message you're working to communicate to your customers. Who are those customers? How do you fit into their lives? And how can you help them solve a problem that they're facing and create a result that they're looking for? Details in this section will include what problems does your company solve for your customers, what result does your company create for those customers, how does your company create those results, who does your company serve, why do you do what you do, why should your customers choose you over your competition, and then finally, what is your company's step-by-step plan for creating those results for the customer, or what is your proprietary system? This both helps to answer the question, what sets you apart from your competition, and it also shows your customers how you're going to create those results that you're promising, which will give them much greater confidence in your ability to create the results. The next section will be all about you. Here is where you'll explain why you want to start your business, what qualifications you have, and any relevant work experience, training, and hobbies. Include a CV and give reasons why your background will help you to make this business a success. Okay, moving on to the next section. Now it's time to talk about the goods or services you'll be selling, or maybe your business will be a combination of both of these, such as a cake company offering training courses. I highly recommend that you choose just one product as your business's primary product. You might sell several different things. You might even sell hundreds of different things, but determine what your main product or service is that you're going to center your business's marketing message around, and really try to structure your business plan around that. The reason that I recommend that you do this is that many different parts of your business development will be much easier if you do have one product that is the focus. On this part of the business plan, start by first of all identifying what that product is and then describing the result that the product creates. And here's a little hint. What your company sells is really the result of the product it creates, not the product itself. After describing the results, describe the impact the product creates. This is different than the result itself. It's instead how the customer's life is affected but the result that the product creates. For example, if the product that you're selling physically is a vacuum cleaner, then the result the product creates is a clean floor. But the product's impact is that your prospect feels better about the state of the house, has a cleaner, healthier living environment, and perhaps feels more confident inviting company over. Once you've described those three things for your main product, you can move on to other products that your company sells, describing first of all what the product is, second, the result that it creates, and finally, the impact that it has on customers' lives. Section 5, competitive analysis. It shows great foresight to outline any current competitors and competitors that might emerge in the future. Explain your similarities, but also your differences, and make it extremely clear what you think gives you the edge over other companies. If you have ideas about how you might future-proof your business against potential future competition, include this as well. In this section, you can also include your SWOT analysis, which is a simple technique to identify your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Section 6 is about marketing and generating sales. Any company looking to expand will have carried out some level of market analysis. It is worth including this in your business plan to highlight any potential areas where your financial forecast might be predicting economic success. First of all, you want to define your target market by the demographics and the psychographics. Demographics are attributes such as their age, gender, their income, where they live, whereas psychographics have to do with their interests, their personalities, and their lifestyle. Here, you'll also want to include an estimated size of your target market and how you intend to reach this market. Are you going to invest in any level of traditional or digital marketing? Do you intend to utilize social media to advertise your products to clients? What window of time should you run your ad campaigns to optimize performance? How much of your budget is ideal to allocate to each campaign? How much capital do you expect these campaigns to return? Make sure to read up on how to advertise on social media or speak to a social media specialist and outline how you might utilize their platforms and explain how you're going to turn these leads into paying customers. Now, I do plan on making a video about social media marketing, so make sure you're subscribed. How much will it cost? Section 7. You can't price your product until you know how much it costs to make and deliver them. You'll also need to include things like paying for your time, any employees you have, renting out storage space, energy bills, insurance, and delivery costs. The next section of your business success plan are your goals. Now, if you look at any examples of business plans or read a guide on how to write a business plan, you might have seen a section that focuses on projections or forecasts. So, sales projections, or new customer acquisition projections, or market share projections. And if you've tried to write a business plan in the past and you try to write a section about projections, you may have found it very difficult, and chances are that's because you're running a small business, or maybe you've just started your business and it's really difficult to make accurate projections, or projections at all for that matter, if you don't have any data to base them on. And that's why I'd recommend that if you're just starting your company, or you've only been in business for a couple of years, then instead of trying to create projections, you instead simply set goals. You can decide exactly how long you want to make your goals, but a good place to start would be to set some 1-year goals, 2-year goals, and also some 5-year goals. That way, you know what you need to work on right now, but also know where you're aiming longer term. For each time frame, you can set whatever goals you would like. However, some that I might recommend are number of sales, total turnover or revenue, profit, how many jobs you want to complete in a specific amount of time. And of course, when setting goals, it's always important to set specific, measurable goals and to set a deadline for when you're planning to reach those goals. The final section of your business plan is, what is your plan B? Things don't always go to plan, so it's well worth including details of a backup plan. What happens if you've just launched your travel agency business and the world goes through another pandemic? While it's impossible to predict everything, it's worth considering any potential pitfalls that could derail your business so you're as prepared as possible. Once you finish writing your business plan, it goes without saying you must proofread it. Even if you use a business plan template, it can be beneficial to check that your whole document is free of spelling and grammatical errors before passing it on to any banks or investors. You only get a chance to make a first impression once. Documents full of typos do not instill confidence that you are diligently working towards making your company the best that it can be. If writing isn't your area of expertise, have a colleague or close friend read it over for you. My final piece of advice for you is to make sure that you don't overcomplicate things. More words are not better. In fact, your business plan will be the most useful if you keep it short and relatively simple. Because if you write a document that's 20, 40 or more pages long, chances are high that nobody will ever even go back and read it ever again. If you'd like my help with writing your business plan, in person or over video, or to discuss business opportunities with you, please email me. My details are in the description below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please feel free to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos about businesses you can start with little or no money. And if you have any questions or other tips you found helpful in this video, feel free to post them in the comments below or do get in touch.